Alright, Season 1, Episode 7, aka Craving. The meteor freak of the week is Jody, who starts making these health shakes from the vegetables and stuff in her, what was it called, a glass house. You know, the big glass, I forgot what it's called. Glass house, glass box house, greenhouse, in the greenhouse, and it turns out that her house was one of the places that were struck by a meteor. There are meteor rock fragments everywhere, and it's affected the fruits and vegetables to grow there, and it's causing her to lose weight, but also get cravings to eat it. Anything she can get her hands on, basically, even human flesh. Very horror kind of episode. Now, before I continue, Jody is played by, and I'll talk about the connections with Ned O'Toole in Superman lore. Jody is played by Amy Adams, who will go on to play Lois Lane in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman and Justice League and excuse me. Yeah, here, solid performance. One thing I've noticed, this is filmed in Canada. One thing I noticed is that there's connections to Final Destination franchise. Actors, specifically. I don't know the actor's name, but he was in Final Destination 2. He was the guy smoking the weed. Dano, I think his name was. And he has a cameo in this episode, but there are further episodes that have connections to the franchise, like David Petco, who was in an earlier episode. He was in Final Destination 2. Later on, I think Sean Seapost is in an episode. I believe he is. And Sarah Carter would go on to play Alicia in 2 episodes of Smallville. She was also in Final Destination 2. It's a spooky connection, man. I think Linda Boyd also makes a cameo in the show. She was in Final Destination 2, Connections. But, so this episode has 2 kind of plots going on. There's the Jody plot, and then there's Lex's plot, where he finds out he has an unusual white blood cell count, which would normally mean leukemia, but as he hasn't gotten sick since the meteor shower happened, he thinks he's fine. He goes to a man named Stephen Hamilton, played by Joe Morton, who has cracked theories about meteor rocks and stuff, and he wants him to help him. Of course, he blackmails him later, finding out he had relations with one of his students. So he blackmails him, and he even pays him off, saying, hey, work for me, It's basically Lex's arc, and Lex's story in this episode is just trying to get help with something, I guess. So, the Jody thing. She, starts drinking that shake, and she begins to shrink. She begins to lose weight. And Pete liked her before she started losing weight. So it's, personality thing. And, Pete and her are going to go together to Lana's birthday party. I remember watching this and I feel sorry for Lana. Every time Clark promises her something, it doesn't go that way because he's got to go save the day. You know what? This might sound selfish, but if I was Clark, I'd say, fuck it, I'm going to Lana. Because, think about it this way. One way or another, if you're in a similar situation where you could be with a girl that you like, or help someone, by saving the day, does it overweigh it would you stay the day or would you go get laid? You know what I mean? I mean, Clark's not gonna get laid. She's still with Whitney for some reason. But so yeah, damn it! I'm sick of this yawning shit. Yeah, eventually the cravings get stronger the more she does these shakes and she loses weight. Here I have a problem. When she steps on the scale, she's under 200 pounds, but she's bigger than me. Well, she's in a fat suit, but she's bigger than me. She's under 200 pounds. I weigh 260 pounds, maybe more. No way she would weigh under 200 pounds. And even looking normal, it says when she gets down to a normal look, it says she weighs 116 pounds. I have a friend who got 138 pounds, looks skinnier than she was at supposedly 116 pounds. He's lost some weight, he's skinny, but like, said she's 116 pounds and she looks at a normal weight. He was super skinny at 138 pounds. Difference with that. So, bullshit. And it even says she's 138 pounds and she still looks fat. Bullshit. If you're 138 pounds, you wouldn't look fat. Alright? I'm sorry, but you wouldn't. They don't know how to do the weight right. Maybe it's Canadian weight system. That's different. Maybe it's 138 kilo weights. I don't know what the weight system for Canada is. Maybe it's 138 Canadian weight. I don't know. They film in Canada. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Eventually, her cravings get so strong that she tries to eat Pete. But Clark saves the day, and the greenhouse explodes. The old song and dance saves the day, and Lana is once again left alone. And where's Whitney? Oh, he had a tryout for Kansas State. I think thanks to Lex. And yeah, not much else to say. Decent episode. It's alright. Pretty good. Not bad. One more episode to go and I'm done for the day. It's Jitters with special guest Tony Todd. Looking forward to that one. So what are your thoughts on this episode, which is Craving? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you.